everyone. Hi, Coffee. Thanks for the lurk. Hi, Trooper. It's good to see you back again. I am so sorry that we're like kind of late on by my standards. This is usually when we finish streaming about, but I had a fun trip to the doctor today. It's always fun. Long story short, I have an inhaler now, which is interesting. So that's nice. Yeah, we're gonna play some more Blueprints. Probably won't stream too long because it is kind of late for me, but I love this game. We're on day 12. And I remember nothing of what we did last time. You can breathe better, right? Hopefully that is the goal, to be able to breathe better. Okay, we have 90 steps. Let's do our outside stuff. What was our the blessing of the gardener adds 8 courtyards. Okay. Excuse me. Still recovering a little bit. So we'll see if we can make it through stream tonight. I mean, I feel fine, but obviously now that I've started talking, my throat is like, hey. Okay, so we can do... I don't think we need to do the shelter. Like, because we got the letter from the shelter, but it does protect us from the next 3 red rooms. Or we can do the root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. However, and that could go really well with all the courtyards that we're about to get. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, we don't have a shovel, but we could find a shovel pretty quickly with... Let's go with this one, because I feel like it'll pair nicely with our courtyards. Is there anything... Why are you a different color? Well, you're... Okay, I guess it's just the light. You're not really a different color. Nothing cool in here, except for potatoes. This bucket of water, which is interesting to me, but... could just be a standard normal bucket of water. Alright. We got the apple orchard, so we got the steps, and it sounded like we also had the sauna, so we got those steps. We still have this to figure out. I think the key to that is connecting the boiler room to the pump room. So let's see if we can work on that, maybe? We'll see. Alright, we're gonna do the den. Gonna do our best to not dead end ourselves. And we're gonna do the spare room. Sauna. Love saunas. My family owns too. Lake. Oh, that sounds nice. I have an aunt that used to have one in her house. I never got to use it because I was too little to be subjected to that, but it looked really cool. I mean, my uncle built it for her, so it was like handcrafted and whatever. Oh, yes, the sledgehammer. Nice. I think we've found this the last few times we've pulled the workshop. We don't have anything to combine yet. Heat them up. You jump into the lake and pray we didn't die from the shock. Oh my goodness. That sounds like exactly what a friend of mine and I, growing up, she had a pool and a hot tub, and we would go back and forth between the two. And it's always like, Are we gonna make it out alive? Don't know, but we're gonna boil ourselves and then freeze ourselves in the pool, because that's obviously the intelligent decision that 10-year-old kids are gonna make. What do we got? Give me the key. Thank you. All right. Now, great. Let's do the bedroom. We're not dead-ending ourselves just yet. Ooh, hello. The coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, get 1 coin in interest. Oh, it's got a window here now instead of the shelf that's usually there. We have... Can I get in here? I feel like there's cool stuff in these wardrobes and things. I mean, why wouldn't there be? All right. We'll do the parlor, because that keeps us going up. Hello, hello. Thank you for that. The wind-up key. We got anything else in here? Nope, just the puzzle that I will gonna confuse myself with. It's far more interesting during winter time. No lights, maybe some oil lamps. Dive into pitch black, a hole in the ice, and hope we don't die from heat stroke. Shock. God, jeez, I can read, I promise. Or from missing the hole while diving up. Acton's cell phone story. Oh my goodness, that sounds terrible. That's like my worst nightmare, getting stuck under ice. It happens in, like, you know, a lot of horror movies. But it sounds like aesthetically that's a really cool pitch black. Just some oil lamps, just you and the icy water. The black box is black. Why, yes, that is in fact true. The black box is empty. That could be true. The black box is true. Okay. So this one is for sure true. And one of these has to be false. So either this is false, which would make the black box false. Or this could be true. So this could be false and this could be true. But this one cannot be true, because if that was true, then that would make this one true, and they can't all 3 be true. So this one cannot be true. So this one has to be false. So the black box is false, which means the black box is not empty. Oh, yes. Nice. Okay. God, I wish I could quit doing that. Okay, so we have 3 gems. I don't want to dead end us yet. We're gonna go ahead and get the kitchen, spend a gem here, and keep going. Where are all my courtyards? I thought I was promised more courtyards. What have we got for food today? Got a banana, a club sandwich, chef salad, and then the porterhouse steak is our main course today. Lovely. The place has the walls. Oh my goodness, you're right. Probably way too much. Okay. So I really don't want to be spending all of our gems just yet, so it looks like we might dead end ourselves here with the terrace. But green rooms no longer cost gems, and considering we're getting courtyards and those are green rooms, we're gonna have a lot more of those. So it makes sense, and lots of dig spots out here. So if we find a shovel, we can come back to these dig spots. I feel like we're gonna have a very green manner today. Alright, so we can either go up the hallway or go into the den. Can I see if is there a trunk in there today? Doesn't look like it. I think it usually goes right there. We're gonna go this way. And it's weird that dig spots show up in the spare room, because like this isn't an outside room, but you can dig in here, I guess. All right, let's do the corridor. Check the ground for coins or gems. So we have the fishing, so we have rod and road, I think is what those are supposed to be. Still don't know the usefulness of those yet. You are not going to trick me into dead ending myself, so we're getting security. Cool. We got anything? Oh, we also need the office so that we can do the utility room puzzle. So we still haven't done that yet. Can we? Oh, right, the security cards. Do we have one gem? Okay, yeah, that's in the den that we haven't gone to yet. Keycard system, set the security level to low, change the offline mode to unlocked, and leave. You smells. Please leave the building. That's asbestos. Also in Wizard of Oz, they use asbestos-based fake snow, and it was sold in homes. Oh my goodness. That is a cool fun fact that I didn't know. Asbestos-based fake snow sounds interesting. Oof, locked already? Really? Come on. Like, oh my goodness. Okay, we've only got one key, so we're gonna go this way because it's gonna keep us going. And we can do the courtyard, which will connect us up. Courtyards are always left unlocked. So let's go ahead and we'll do that one. We got a lot more dig spots. No shovel, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping for one. Okay. And then we can go this way. And we'll do the billiard room. Do the puzzle. Maybe the puzzle will give us some keys. Okay, what do we have here? Cart and chart. Okay. Is this like a... Like if I subtract cart from chart, I have the letter H. Is this supposed to spell something? Should I be writing this down? Is there an order to this? Is it like a word scramble? I don't... Maybe I should be writing these down. Hold on. We'll get out our trusty notepad for a second. So we had road and rod, and then we have cart and chart, and then we have, I remember from last time, sand and so that could be something. Don't even talk about the radioactive orange line of the radio. Or to all things sold as energy drinks and being fiery orange brownish. They could have radioactive materials in them. Ooh, that's interesting. I see videos where people like go to thrift stores and they get those, they have those I don't know what they're called, but they like they detect the radioactive stuff, and they'll like hold them up to like old glassware and shit, and because it's like made with uranium, I think, and it'll start like it'll go off because they made glassware with deadly materials back in ye olden days. It just feels like humans were not long for this world kind of thing. All right, we got to do math. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. I don't know what the square means. Okay. Are we adding it to itself? Or are we squaring it? We'll try 16. Ooh, okay. 4 squared again is 16. Okay. 6 times 6 is 36, minus 16 is 20. Okay, so the little square means we're squaring things, but we got a key, which is really nice. Silver key, unlocking the door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay, that could get us the Great Hall, maybe. We don't really need the Great Hall, it's not that important. Never buy any negative, positive ion products unless you enjoy toying with the thorium. What's thorium? Radioactive material, usually in dust form, easy to inhale. These also include any scammy 5G blockers. You are just full of interesting fun facts. I like it. I'm learning. Stimulating the brain with fun facts while also stimulating the brain with puzzles in this little puzzle game. This is fun. Okay. So we can use the courtyard, which will always be unlocked. So we'll do that. Because we have 8 of these in the draft pool today. So this is number 2. And maybe we'll find a shovel. Nice. Alright, now let's start digging, because we could dig up the broken lever. Okay, cool. I don't think I need to get into the antechamber anymore right now, but coin, because we got in there, we got the key. I'm pretty sure we need to solve whatever is down in the... Oh, my interest. Whatever's down in the basement needs to be solved first before we can continue with anything up here, I think. All right. So we can do the aquarium. Because it's free. And has... Oh, because it's part green room. That would explain. Oh, sweet, a key. Nice. You can also apparently take the water out of here, and I want to know what happens when you take the water out. But we need the pump room for that. But my first deal with the pump room is connecting it to the boiler room to drain it of water. Man, they really want me to take this chapel, and I really don't want to. But fine, we'll go ahead. Yep, take my coin. I'm not spending it on anything. I'm a cheap spender today. Why is there a dig hole in the chapel? Oh my goodness, another one. Very good for building to have that team turtles indoors. Mold likes those. And as someone who's seen black mold, that stuff is the gift that keeps on giving. Oh yeah, no. That sounds horrid. And yeah, the moisture coming in through the foundation for there to be these kinds of holes in here is... Can I interact with these? There was something about these the gardener said. Something about... Was it this lady? I don't remember. Something about the chapel and one of the people in the chapel. They've all got something. Interesting. Okay. I don't know any of that. Roman numerals. Yes, they are... I'm not sure. So, like, 1 looks like a gardener, maybe. 2... That's not 2. 2... Where's 2? Two looks like a chef, so that looks like a one of those like honey pot, honey dipper things. 3 looks like a duster, so a maid. I'm really not sure. Or looks like a dude that cleans a chimney. Yeah, I'm not. It's a... yeah, it's a little confusing. I'm not quite sure what exactly they want there. Can't say the farming implement's name. Yeah, I'm sure it would be fine. Alright, we're gonna do the boudoir. We're making it pretty far up this way. Don't tell me there's gonna be dig holes in here. That feels icky if there's carpets. Mod doesn't think it's fine. Fair, valid. Automod be working too hard sometimes. Ooh, locked. Okay, well, that's fine, because we can go into the, yeah, take my coin. Whatever. Act like I'm not a peasant. Am I going the right way? Yeah, okay. I forgot I had 2 quarry yards. Oh, and I can dig up the dig spots in here too. Maybe we'll get more keys. We're getting coins. Coins are less so the focus than keys right now. But if we get a locksmith, we can buy keys, I guess. Tin can. Okay. More dig spots in here? That's fine. Alright, now we're in here. Which has some dig spots. A turnip! Cool. More steps. And a key. Nice. I was holding out hope for that. The giant pit of doom. How do we get into the giant pit of doom? I want that to come down. How do I do that? What does that say? Can I even get that down? I don't think so. Well, it was worth a shot. You look at it from all sides. You're gonna tell me you don't want to jump and try and pull that down? You're a 14-year-old boy. I feel like that would be like exhilarating to you or something. Just jump and grab. It's not like it's dangerous. My gosh. There was billiard table. Did you check what the sticks you play pool and billiard with? Could be something hidden in them. That's where I would hide a lever. Oh, the pool cues. Yeah, I've gone around that room a few times and haven't seen anything hidden in those. That's typically the purpose of that room is just to do that puzzle that's in the darts. Okay, well, do we want to use a courtyard and keep going up? I say, yeah. And the courtyard's gonna be unlocked and oh! Well, hello! It just opens up straight into the boudoir. Nothing of interest. Stink. Ooh, we got the metal detector though. Nice. So we can make the detector shovel if we go back through the workshop. Not that that really matters. Got our interest. Alright, and this way we can do... When drafting, you will no longer be able to see all three. No, I'm not quite ready to lock myself out of potential room identifications quite yet. That would be one to pull if we had the security or the shelter. Ooh, metal detecting. Hopefully not that rock. The coin. And a turnip. And another turnip. Goodness, it's like we're just gonna have infinite steps here for a while. Spiro, you have a house with dirt in the foundation and creepy statues. Now we have a mine. Let's pray it's not a uranium mine or natural gas deposit. You know, fair. Both valid concerns. Ooh, we could do the mailroom, and then the next time we get the mailroom, we'll get a package, which will have some stuff. Or we can get the patio. I say the patio, because it keeps us going, and we have plenty of steps. We can pull things again another time. So now there's going to be gems scattered around in our green rooms. When we go to check them out in the future, we move back through the house. Ooh, and a key. Key's really what I care about right now. Because the door is locked, of course. We're reaching that point. Oh, we can do another quarry yard. Or we can do the commissary. I say quarry yard because it's gonna always be unlocked. And then we can like dead end ourselves up here because we're up here. Let's see. Dig a hole. Old tin can. And a trunk. With 3 keys. Oh my god. Fantastic. And a rock. And a coin. Alright, we're doing pretty good. All we need is a hidden burial ground somewhere in the manor. A graveyard room would be really cool, actually. Oh, that's a good idea, though. The office. Yes, we need it. Don't care. We can finally get the email about that puzzle. And... There's the Great Hall, but all of the doors in the Great Hall are locked. Locksmith. We could buy some keys with all of our coins. You know what? I say we do that. Excuse me, good fellow. I would like to have... Ooh, 3 keys. Sounds great, thanks. Now I have 8 keys. And the lockpick kit is in the coat check, so we can't buy another one. I can get another coin and see about coming back for the special key. Whichever special key you're selling in here. Okay. So we have Crow and Crown. Come on, my pen. No. Don't die on me. You're like a brand new pen, please. Okay, Crow and Crown. If this ends up being a word jumble, that's going to be interesting. I'm only moderately good at those. Okay. We have the office. And what room can we... We can do... I don't want to spend any more diamonds. So we're gonna do the storeroom. We're gonna go in here and get this stuff, and then we're gonna go back into the office. And do that. Okay, so we have flame or match. And okay. Wheat, hay, straw, flame, match. Okay, I'm not connecting the two of these. Fire and no, okay. Not connecting these. And flame, match. Crow and a crown is probably it's 2:30 a.m. here. So I'm not so bright right now. You know what? That's fair. I've got flame, match. I feel like if it was just supposed to be hand, the hand wouldn't be holding something. Fire. And this is a bundle of hay or wheat or grains. This might be a figure out later one. I want to see baby Mordecai in a swimsuit. Makes me happy. Okay. Back to the office with painting the globe, the moon globe, and a crate, box, bin, container. I don't know this one either. Someone is painting something. Painter. Yeah, no, I don't know. That one can also be figured out later. Okay. We have the drawer. We do that. I also don't understand what the point of this one is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that opened the safe. We still don't have the safe code, I don't think. However... Does that note say? Oh yeah, the antechamber lever. The antechamber lever. It's broken. We have the broken part of the lever we dug up. Let's spread gold. Go ahead and spread it. Now we can do this. This is what we're here for. This is the important thing. What if the brush is pointing down? Ooh. Down. What would that? How does? I think like the thing with the picture puzzles is they have to be the same word but like one letter off, like crow and crown. Crown has the letter N. You take away the letter N, you have the word crow. Road and rod. You take away the letter A from road, you have rod. So I think it's got to be something like that, and I just don't know enough words. I don't know enough words. Okay, so let's read this mail from Anne Babbage. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. Okay. Okay, fuse box repair. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please Says that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay. Here, write that down. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay. We just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. Okay, so our uncle had a premonition of his demise. Okay, another fuse box repair. The vac indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it in our regular service visit next week. Okay, so white can only be displayed after all 6 are purple. So I'm gonna write that down. White equals all purple. My brain should hopefully understand what that means whenever we get the utility box. Okay. And that's all the mail. I think that was all we wanted here. Cool, so we have that now. So now, eventually... Ooh, coins. Eventually, we will need to figure out the code to this safe. Which this dude is pointing at, thanks. Very helpful of you. And then, yeah, so... What is that on the box? A mountain? Fire? Not really sure what this box, crate, bin, tote, barrel. That's not a barrel. Okay. So we have dead-ended ourselves this way. So let's head back down to this way. Oh, this quarry yard that we did not open this door. Ooh, so we can do... Okay. We're dead-ending here. Unless I want to spend gems. Let's go to the commissary, see what they have in the commissary. If not, we'll go back up to the locksmith and spend our 8 coins. Okay, this is an interesting place to have a dig. What do we have today? Banana, gems, key, set of gems. You know, let's buy the set of gems. And then we can go back up and buy the special key. Ooh, oh, we could do... The dining room is gonna block us off, though. Okay, let's do the passageway. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get that, see what special keys they have up here. Because we have a lot of steps. This is fine. We're not wasting steps. Would like to buy a special key, please. Ooh, are you printing it for me on the spot? What are we getting? Oh, the secret garden! I mean, we already did that last time, though, so I can't imagine I would need to go back there again. But thank you. Crow and crown. Yeah, no, don't be wasting steps stepping in and out like that. Okay. So, yeah, door to the antechamber. That one's blocked. What is this way? Special key. So, we have the silver key and the secret garden key. The secret garden. Do we want to... You know what? Let's use the silver key. And see what we get. The what? The what? The Chamber of Mirrors? You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house? That's cool. Actually, I want that one. Yes. We haven't done that one yet. I want that one. That one looks cool. Is that the false exploding room? No, I don't think so. Okay. Ooh. What happens in here? Okay. Oh. But I can't... Okay. So I need to get in on that side. Cool. Okay. Interesting. Confused. I doubt we'll make it up all the way over there, but we'll try. So now we just gotta go all the way back to the beginning. So we have a can of paint and a mug of beer. What is it? Pint? Paint and pint? That's what I'm going for this one. Paint and pint. Oh, we also had clock and lock. I just remembered that one. Okay. I feel like... Progress. So now I need to go back. Go back. Through this way. Through here. And then from here, go straight. Ooh, that's right. Coins and gems were dropped in our rooms. Oh man, I didn't look around the other... Shh, do I go back? For 2 gems, I would say we have to go back. Okay, so there should be a gem in here somewhere. Yeah, okay. And then in this one too. Yeah, okay. Ooh, I'm glad I remembered that before we made it too far. Okay. So now we have extra gems. And... the security room, yes. We could go this way. We have key. Oh, come on. I don't want any of those. We'll do the passageway. I don't want to spend my gems, but might as well. Locked. Okay, not locked. Cool. This takes us to the garage. Dead ends us, but gives us 3 keys. However, it costs a gem. Or we can do the dark room. We don't have to go in there. But we have it. It's there. Oh my goodness. Quit trying to get me to... I don't want red rooms. Let's do the guest bedroom. Get these steps. Get this gem. Thank you. Anything? Nope. Okay, that was it. That's all that's in here. We got the steps. And we'll use a key. Oh, I can do another den or do a quarry yard. Let's do the quarry yard. Ooh, a trunk. Let me see what we get. A gem, a key, and some coins. An old shoe. Delicious. A coin. And that's it. Okay. So then we'll go this way. Now we can do the utility closet and go to the dark room. Oh, and we can also do the puzzle. Or we can do... The parlor will keep us going. You know what? We're going to do the utility closet. We're not going to go in there yet. We're going to go back, set off the dark room. It's kind of what I was hoping for. Yeah, dark room off. Oh, it's a candle holder. I was like, what is that? Dig in the utility room? Well, we got a key. Okay. First, flip that off. Turn the gymnasium off, turn the dark room on, turn the garage on. Now for this puzzle. We want to turn all of them green. Oh. How did I... Okay. Okay. Am I doing this right? I don't think I'm supposed to turn them blue. I'm supposed to turn them purple. Okay. Okay. Okay, they are all purple. So you get white when they're all purple. So then you need this one to be off, this one to be blue, this one to be green, this one to be white, this one to be red, this one to be purple. Don't touch that one. Oh. Shit. Alright, turn them all off. I fucked up. Okay. Then this one needs to be white. Okay. Don't touch this one. Don't touch that one. This one needs to be... Fuck. Okay. Okay. Stay like that. Don't do anything. I need you to be green, you to be blue, and you to turn off. Hello? Here now. What'd I miss? Fantastic. Hello. Welcome in. I just solved a puzzle. we finally got the office so that I could figure out this puzzle. Secret door, obviously. What any rich man would shove into his home. Secret door. Oh. Tag. A lanyard. Was it Cliff? Host. Yeah, I don't know what that one is. Okay. Okay. The door. Hello? Gemstone Cavern has been permanently unlocked. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 gems. Nuclear bunker? No, that would be the shelter. But we have unlocked the Gemstone Cavern, so we get an allowance of gems during the day now. Okay. So let's go, alright, back to the dark room. Hello, dark room. What do we have in here? What secrets do you have for me? You have something. You have a battery pack. Okay. Or battery operated contraptions. I don't know. Still don't know what battery operated contraptions are, but okay, what is this? Car and card, maybe? All this just to find some extra room in your dead uncle's manor, right? Bar. And card. Okay. That's interesting. Question: where are the bathrooms? Ah, the lavatories. They're utterly useless. We have them. I don't like drawing it. It doesn't do anything. Valid question though. Very valid question. I like to imagine buckets. Lots of buckets. Alright, so we can do the spare room. Keep us going up. With dig space. A rock. Congratulations. No place to even empty them. They just have the warehouse for that. Alright, let's do the den and we'll keep going up. Oh, a coin on the ground. Thank you. And cool. Okay. Oh, is there? Okay. Oh, this one is different because this one is rain, storm. Right? Is that a rain cloud? That looks like rain. And that is not rain. That is still hay, or has nothing to do with rain or storms or a rich uncle. He sure was stingy. Oh goodness. He was more focused on puzzles and weird things than putting bathrooms in his house. Ooh, okay. So let's do the observatory. Let's see what that gets us. You guys are funny. Okay. Tree. And that is a spine. Spine, bones, back. Spine and pine. Okay. I have absolutely no idea if these mean anything. But I'm writing them all down. Maybe some of them aren't supposed to make sense? I don't know. What do we have today? Clavis, the key. Another key. Well, the key gods are blessing us today. And it's locked. Okay. Well, let's do... So we have it. The secret garden key. The key does not fit. Wow. Oh, is it supposed to be outside? I see. Okay. Makes sense. We could do the dining room and get steps, or we could do the courtyard and get more dig spots. Let's just do the dining room. Because like we need more dig spots. What is... Oh, I forgot! That's a mirror room. Yeah, have dinner, thanks. For way more steps. We got so many steps today. Okay. You were telling me there's something, what, over here? You're beeping like right here. I'm confused. You're not getting any faster, but I don't see anything. Are you malfunctioning? Because I come over here and you go away. So obviously it's over there. Is there something on the table? Where is it? Why is the fire in jail? Because it's been misbehaving. It tried to take over the manor. Are you in here? Can I have you? Why are you... I'm confused. Okay, well, I'm going into this room. Okay, so that's open now. So I have to go all the way back, and then I can press that button? Okay. Yeah, okay. So I was in there, I pressed that button. This one opened here. I'm not going to make it around to that side because we have blocked ourselves off. But I could press that button and it'll do something. So we can go back that way, I guess. Okay, what are you trying to tell me? Because you're acting like it's over here. But there is nothing here. Up? Uppies? Is it glitched? Is it in the ground? What do you want from me? I don't... You are confusing me. So just... Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to give up on this one because... Yeah, because I can. Okay. So let's make our way back. Is it down through the dark room? Yeah, it's gotta be down this way. Down this way, back up to the mirror room. I'll come back for you later. Don't worry, bud. Which way? Okay, this way, security room. Up this way. This way. It's a good thing we ate that food. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Yes, okay. This way. Through the commissary. Okay, so now... Okay, we're in here. Okay, interesting. We've got boat and bat. Shh, Quit beeping. I'm writing something down. Gonna need another sheet of paper for all of these. Stop. Okay, I see. I hear. Thank you. What happens when I press... Okay. We're not getting over there, which kind of sucks. But... it's pretty interesting. Is there anything of note in here? There's a hat on a finger. I think all of these rooms are the same, which is fine. Clearly that button in the center does something, and that's what I want. But we have to be able to get in from that door, and we're not making it in on that door, so... that's fine. This was an interesting venture. Anything else I want to buy? Do I want to buy more gems? Yeah. Just sell me all the gems. Cool, thanks. I got a bunch of gems. For whatever rooms I have left. So we're gonna go... yes, down through here. Through this way. Heading back. Passageway, dark room, going down. What's down here? Next time you enter a bedroom, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter the walk-in closet. The ladyship's chamber. We've not gotten that one yet. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Before I forget, did you see the new FNAF game that just... no, what? Excuse me? No. I didn't even hear about it. Had no idea. We got an umbrella. We got a boat. We got a harp. We got a trunk. With coins and reroll dice. Got a flag. We've got, ooh, the queen. You know, makes sense if this is her ladyship's chamber. We've got boat and crow. What's this? Does it never end? Okay, a spiral. What is spiraling? Your life out of control. Mine too, honestly. Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. Okay. Does this have to do with the mimic thing you shared earlier? A fancy quill. Ooh, this is a nice bed though. Okay, we've got a locket with a dude. We've got, ooh, an upgrade disc. We've got a picture. We've got another picture. I don't know who these people are. We've got a diary. Is locked. Can I pick the lock? Let me in. Break the lock. Rip it open with your teeth. There's a Steam review referencing a... okay. What am I supposed to do with this diary? Is there a key in here somewhere? Is there like a key hidden? Is it in the locket? Okay, it's an hourglass. Is it in the pictures? Can I take the pictures out of the frames? No. Okay, is it in the vase? Can I break the vase? Can we Legend of Zelda this shit? Nice lounge chair. Where would I hide the key to my diary? Do I have to play a musical chairs? A musical note to get it to... Do I have to spin it around a couple of times and the lock will fly off? What does this mean? Okay, this has an hourglass, and this has an hourglass. Can I... The key is in here. Smash it! Okay, clearly I'm not intelligent enough for this. Is the locket the key? I can't interact with this at all. Okay, this might be something we come back for later. Interesting. Nice room though, very purple. I like it. Alright, back down. Oh, right, we got a upgrade disc, which we'll pop off in here. Upgrade floor plan. What are we getting? The Nook, okay. We have the Nook, we can get 2 keys, we have the breakfast Nook. We can get a key and bacon and eggs, or we can get a key and you will always draw a library when drafting the reading Nook. Okay. So I'm gonna go for... Well, the bacon and eggs. Doesn't the bacon and eggs get us the morning room in the draft pool? Is that what the bacon and eggs does? So do we do... What is more important? The morning room or another key? I'm gonna go with another key, because usually we pull the Nook pretty early in the floor plan. So getting another key is kind of vital to us at that stage in the room drafting process. Yeah, Rodden Road. Alright, the dig spot in here. Coin. We had the terrace over there and the aquarium. Did we? No, it's just the terrace over here that we can go dig up. Oh, and then we can drop things back in the workshop and see what we can combine in the workshop. Okay, okay, I hear ya, I hear ya. Ah, right there. I need more steps? I don't think I need more steps. Let's dig and see what we get. An old shoe. A turnip. Yeah, did not need to buy more steps. A gem and coins. Nice. Left some coins. Oh god, left them where? I guess we'll figure it out. I'm gonna go back through here. Oh, is it the coins in here? Plus 5 steps for every green room. Yeah, I don't need all these steps. Because we're getting ready to... We only got a couple rooms left, so... Let us... What can we make in here? You can combine the broken lever with the battery pack and the sledgehammer and the shovel. Okay, what happens if you combine the... What does this make? The power hammer? What? What does the power hammer do? You got the coins. Looks like you only picked half of them. Yeah, so you pick them up in stacks of 4. So if there's more than one stack of 4, you have to click multiple times, but a stack of 4. Okay, what does this do? Stronger sledgehammer that can also knock down weaker brick walls. Okay, where are there weak brick walls in my house? Grandpa? Uncle? Person? Who built your house? By the power of grace. Okay. Cool. Shovel detector. Where are there weak brick walls in my house? Excuse me. I think I remember looking at a wall in the greenhouse that looked not stable. Can I go smash the mirror walls? What walls are you talking about? I am scared. Oh right. We never came in here for this gem. Cool. What is this way? Any brick wall is weak if you're stubborn enough, right? Whenever you draw Dovecoat when drafting, you may rotate floor plans. I want this one. We haven't done this one yet. Hi. An old tin can, yeah. Okay. There's coins in the bird box. There's another dig spot. More coins. This is a very lucrative run for us. Oh my goodness. Can I pet a bird? Is there anything else inside of these? No. What is this? Hi. Oh, I thought there might be maybe some cool lore in here, but I don't think so. I lied. I lied a lot. Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to read this. Okay. Dear Mother, if you are reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on. So I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, expect some more letters soon. Dotingly, Mary. That's our mom. Dearest Mother, this should be the 5th letter you've received from me this month, though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please, please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I am truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging and I am slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. From Mary. No, there's another letter there. I see it. Okay, here we go. Herbert, thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I, of course, recognized immediately. And yes, I got the hint, so here's your letter. I know it's long, long overdue. The... What? Mahiu? Wahiu? What word is that? The something life suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we've finished unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come share a meal and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the ID to warn us? Okay, interesting. So we got some letters, got some lore. Is that it? Nothing under the letters in the box? Okay. Box of letters. Alright, so clearly I need to check and see if there is anything else in here, because I was just about to walk out and miss that completely. I don't think so, though. I think our mother liked doves and used them to write letters, and that's probably about it. Hi! You're a pretty little bird. This is an interesting little room. Cute. Okay. Moving on to the last of what we have. Can I redraw? Servants' quarters. That's not one we've done yet, I don't think. But it's going to dead end us. You know, let's redraw again. Is that bot? Yeah, that is a bot. Hey, Jimmy, if you're still around, can you handle that? If not, I'll do it. Let's do, goodness. It's a bedroom. Either way, we're going up. Thank you, Jimmy. All right, what do we got in here? A trunk. Goodbye. Oh my goodness. So many more coins. Ooh, this window's open. Escape. Let me free. Great. Yeah, these do nothing. And we're gonna experiment with our new nook. The hammer of justice has been dealt. Yes, you get to live up to your divine calling. Well, we filled up almost every room in the house, so I'd say that's pretty good. Now, let's go. Let's go check out the new thingy. The place we unlocked. We'll see what we've got. It's this way, I believe. Yeah, it's just up here. Hello, Gem Cavern. Okay. Can I use my power hammer sledge thingy in here? Here's the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls, so I suppose we have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels. Is this talking about the basement? 2 of which were too ruined and worn down to be of any use for us up here, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now there is still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. How do I get over there? Do you divulge those secrets? The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into that side from that side, but I think we're gonna leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. No! 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 You should have done it! I need it out of the way! I struggle with that thing. How rude. Oh, oh. Okay, what about, can I smack any of these walls? Ah, The final one. Is it? It is! Okay. What does this mean? What does this do? Hello? Hello? Uncle, your house is crazy. Okay, hold on. What in the world is our uncle doing? Also, can I smash anything in here? None of these count as old and smashable. Looks pretty old and smashable to me. Same thing he always does. Try to take over the world. You know, that sounds like a rich old man thing to do. Alright, let's go figure out what this is that our uncle has done over here. Uncle. Can I smash this? Are there more of these? Okay, hold on. Before I do that, oh my god. There's a lot happening. Is there something in here I can smash? There's just absolutely so much happening right now. No, okay. Was there another area up top that I could smash with the hammer? I don't know. Okay, what this? Ooh, okay. Do I want to explore in there first, or do I want to... Clearly that's an elevator that's going to take us down. I think we should... Okay, we're going to go in here first. Grips and Rutherford Mining Co. Patent for high pressure condenser. Okay. Foreman's log. Excavation progress is going smoothly and crew spirits are higher than they have been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is in no small part due to the installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at the clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and wenches are fully operational, and we've been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as we had been previously excavating. Okay. Excavating. Smash. Hello? Okay. 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 It's a lot of things around in here. What is this place? Hello? It keeps going. Oh, clearly... Okay, hold on. We won't go up yet. I hope this place doesn't take steps moving around it. That would feel unfair. A box? Can I get in any of these boxes? I feel like these boxes will have cool stuff inside of them. Okay, you can pull that. Am I supposed to be... I feel like I'm supposed to push that button. I feel like that is the purpose, to push that button. Okay. I don't see anything over here. Have a good stream. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good luck with puzzles. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a good night's rest. Okay. Clearly, we pull. Can I push this? I can push this. Okay. Maybe I push this forward just a little bit. And this should slot in. Not quite yet. Okay. I am not sure what exactly. Okay, because there's more stuff over here. Clearly we want to make the path to that way accessible. Oh my god. I have the secret garden key. Yeah, you want another basement key down here? Okay. Yeah, we'll see about that. To go get a basement key again. Who are you? Are you pregnant? Or are you just... Is that how your clothes look? Who are you? Mother Teresa? Okay, so I need to pull this. I don't know what pulling that did. Except, oh, okay, let me get over here. So I can slot that in there. Pull it back just a little bit. Hey, yo, I'm not fat shaming her, Kyle. I was just asking. Well, I mean, yeah, that's like a really bad thing to do. You're not supposed to ask a lady if she's expecting. But if it's Mother Teresa, that's like important to her lore. Okay. I'm not sure. But pull this and then push this. I don't think this does anything. Raise. I stand corrected. It does do a thing. Okay. Well. Oh, something's got to go here. You. Okay. How do I get around to the back of you? It's me, ma'am. Has your lore been developing? It's a serious question. Okay, I need to get to the... I need this. I think I need this one. But I don't know... Wait, can I... No, I can only raise and lower. I can't rotate. So how do I get... Do I... Oh, I could push this one all the way forward. Okay. Hold on. Am I onto something? Maybe, maybe not. Also this one? Oh, I can move this one? Okay. No, I did move that one. How far forward can I push this one? far. So then one needs to go right here. So that, okay, that'll be you. This is lower. Okay. So we do this. And then we go this way. And... yes, okay. Okay. Okay, and then we put both of these back. And that should be... oh, not right there. Keep going. It's really hard to see pulling this thing. Right there? Right there. And then we push this one. Oh, good lord. Scared the shit out of me. Nova! Hi, thanks for the raid. How was your stream? Welcome in, raiders. Hi, hello. Hello, twin. It was good. Oh, that's good to hear. We are doing puzzles. Puzzles that are getting way more complicated than I was expecting for my dead uncle's mansion. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. Okay. So we're going this way. And... okay. Ooh, ooh, secrets. Almost missed it. Pages and pages of handwritten notes. For this game, I want to try it. It is. I am in love with it. It is amazing. I do have a notebook that we are starting to fill up with our notes. It is. There is so much to unpack in this game, and if you don't have a notebook, you will get confused very fast. Okay, so we have 100 bells. Sandy Heights at 5 p.m. Okay, what does this mean? Antechamber entry controls. Okay. So the north lever, which is underground, opens that door. Yes. The west lever, which is in the secret garden. Yeah, okay. I figured out most of these. The Great Hall, yeah. The greenhouse lever is broken. This is the one that's interesting. So this one is underground. That looks like very fine print that I cannot read. But it's underground somewhere. Puzzles in a dead man's mansion. Hopefully weapons to make zombies appear. Need to go get food, but I'll be in lurk mode. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you. Yes, go eat, drink, do whatever you need to do to go take care of yourself after your stream. I know you've been streaming for a while today. I hope you have a good rest of your night, though. Thank you so much for the raid and bringing in your community. Okay, so we can't go this way, but we can go this way, and there's a button, and I'm gonna push it. Now, what do we know about pushing buttons in weird manor basements? Probably about to start Resident Evil, but what does it do? Oh, dude, our uncle is so fucking rich. How does he do this? He just has so much rich people. Oh god. Oh no. No! Please. Please. Release me. Oh my god. Oh god, I almost broke the game. That sounds exactly right for me though. Okay. Hello. What is this? Hello? We're on the other side. I didn't have to drain it. Okay. Oh no, I still have to drain it. These stairs go all the way down. So yeah, we need to run power to the one room. I'm on the other side. Okay. Learn to swim. Yeah, right. Okay. Hello. What do here? I guess we're gonna find out. Okay. What is over here? Another lever. Okay. And then, but if I turn it, and then it'll take me there too, which is also another lever. Okay, so what we need is you know, I'm not sure. I don't know what we need, but we're gonna resist to. Oh? Okay. But I'm trapped over here now, so we can't do that. So we have to come back over here. We keep turning. Oh, that's which is it, that one? Okay. Well, we're gonna... one of those doors over there leads to the other side of the basement, which is where things get complicated. It's that one. So if we connect this one to... how many spaces is on the one beneath me? Oh, this also spins it. Okay. And then... okay, I see. So to connect that to that, we'll want it back the way it was, and then to raise it. Okay. Raising it, though, is going to get us stuck over there, so I'm not quite sure. We can... well, this will take us to this one over here, which has stuff. Mechanarium. The Mechanarium has one door for each gear room in your house. Do you want to permanently add it? Yes. Okay. And what is this? Oh, the full map. Okay. So this is... yes, this is the reservoir. We need to drain the reservoir. This... So... catacombs? Well, there's the graveyard that we were looking for earlier. This is the spiral staircase. Is this the elevator? And the elevator take us up and down? Because that's the basement. What? To north lever is 9. Okay, that makes sense. So we need to figure out how to get that to turn. Is this just a turn it and then call it a day kind of thing? Will it stay like that? I don't know. I would like to be released from this prison. Please and thank you. Because we can only raise and lower. So right now, that is pointing in that direction, and I'm going to assume, yeah, that one is pointing in that direction. So we can't turn it from raising and lowering it. But if... and set it up so that that leads to that one. Does that raise and lower it? No, that one raises and lowers it. Yes? No, because if I'm standing here, then it's 2, so that one raises and lowers it. That one turns it, that one raises and lowers it. What does that one do? All good questions. We're gonna find out. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. So at some point... okay, well, we're gonna turn this so that it is connected to those 2, so that way next time we're on that side. Okay, okay, I see. I'm getting it. I need to get to the other side and pull this cart back so that I can get in and out over there. Okay. We're figuring out the basement. And now I want to go on the weird elevator. Yes, back up, please. Wow, and if we didn't have our weird hammer, we never would have been able to do that. Alright, we're running out of steps. Let's see where this takes us. Down, please. It's a good thing I'm not claustrophobic in this game. I am in real life. This is, hello? I'm gonna run out of steps down here. I can feel it in my bones. But, with this foreman's log, as our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer... what is that? Something carved into the rock face. Last week when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shift we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Ooh. But isn't this a self-insert protagonist? How do we know we're not claustrophobic? Oh, you know what? We are just... I'm gonna go by the fact that we're like a 14-year-old boy, that I don't think we're claustrophobic, because I have not met a 14-year-old boy that has fears of things. Oh my goodness, where are we going? I'm gonna be really upset when I run out of steps doing something. Hello? Okay. This room has water in it. Excuse me. What is the importance of this? Okay. Is this just a dragon? I don't know what, we're just dropping all the... We're dropping it everywhere until it lights up. This... Okay. My strategy is working. I want it known. First, I put the queen... I think this is the queen here. Because this is the room... This is where I drafted her ladyship's bedchamber. So that was where that idea for putting that there came from. The rest of these I am purely just guessing. Clearly, do I get to know what these powers are? Are you going to tell me? Before I choose? Ambition of the pawn. When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. Okay. Knight. Add the armory to your draft pool? Each time you draft a room on the queen side, lose 5 steps, gain 1 key. Oh god, no, I don't want that one. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain 30 coins the first time you enter chapel each day with this power. Okay. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corner rooms of your house. And what does this one do? Knight, bishop, rook, or queen. And king does... You may choose a color. Okay, so clearly the choice would be to go with the pawn. When you reach rank 8, then you can choose... I wouldn't choose queen, I don't imagine. The knight... I mean... The knight's like the cool one. So is armory gonna be in the draft pool every day? Or I can do it just when I reach the... I don't really care about that one. I don't really care about that one. That one's eh. I mean, the rook's kind of cool too. I guess we'll go with the... Well... By the time I reach rank 8, I've probably already drawn 2 of the corners of the house. But I feel like this is the one that makes the most sense. Just have to be more strategic with my drawing and not draw the corner rooms. Or I can. I think we're gonna go with this one. You may give up this power by returning to this chamber on any future day. Okay, so I can choose. I can choose different chess pieces. Okay. That is interesting. Is this locked? Oh, there goes all my steps. Damn, okay, we're gonna come back down and keep exploring in the morning, maybe? Shoo. That was so cool though. Archaeological shopping center. Wow. Okay. That's nice. We might actually, because that was like almost 2 hours just doing that one day. It is almost 9 o'clock for me. I might have to call it here, but that was so fun. That was such a long day. But we did so much stuff, and we still need to finish. We need to go to the other side of the basement, pull the minecart. We need to explore the rest of that tunnel, obviously. Hopefully the elevator's not stuck down since I went down. Hopefully I can lift it back up from the top. I was about to say I was gonna hop off now. Yeah, it is. It is that time. It is that time. Usually on Fridays I raid Nova because I stream earlier. That is not the case today. And no one else that I follow is live right now. Well, that is... I need to follow more people. Clearly, that is what I need to do. That is the solution to this problem. But yeah, we are going to call it here for the night. Thank you all so much for coming out and hanging out. I hope you all had a good time. And I will see you next time when we come back and play more Blueprints. Have a good night.